Welcome back to Speak Smart, everyone. Today, Lucy and I are diving into something I think a lot of our listeners are really eager to talk about: how to actually get better at English without feeling like you're studying for hours every single day. I mean, who has that kind of time, right?
Exactly, Jane. It's such a common misconception that you need to lock yourself away with textbooks for hours on end to make real progress. But honestly, the secret sauce, if you will, is consistency. Just little bits every day can make a massive difference. We're talking about micro habits that add up to major improvements.
Absolutely. It's about integrating English into your life, making it a natural part of your routine rather than a chore. And we've got 10 fantastic daily habits that we believe can truly transform your English journey. Are you ready to jump in, Lucy?
Oh, I'm more than ready. Let's kick things off with the first one, which is something I personally swear by. Spend at least 15 minutes reading something in English every day. And I mean anything. Articles, short stories, news, even blog posts about your hobbies. Just get those eyes on English text.
That's such a good starting point. 15 minutes feels totally manageable, doesn't it? It's not like reading a whole novel in one go. And what's great about it is that you're not just improving your vocabulary, you're also absorbing grammar patterns naturally. You start to recognize sentence structures without even trying.
Totally. I remember when I first started doing this, I'd pick out articles about my favorite sports teams. It made it so much more engaging than reading something I wasn't interested in. And if you stumble upon a word you don't know, a quick tap or highlight on your phone can give you the definition. Technology makes it so much easier now.
It really does. Moving on to our second habit, which ties in perfectly with reading. Learn 5 new words each day. And, this is the crucial part, use them in sentences. Don't just learn them, activate them.
Oh, this is a game changer. I used to just write down lists of words and then forget them the next day. But once I started actively trying to weave them into my journal entries, or even just internal monologue, it made a huge difference. Like if my word was ubiquitous, I'd try to say, "Coffee shops are ubiquitous in this city," later in the day.
That's brilliant, Lucy. It moves the word from passive knowledge to active usage, which is where real fluency happens. And then, for our third habit, we shift from reading to listening. Tune into English podcasts, videos, or audiobooks. This is another fantastic way to immerse yourself without feeling like a traditional study session.
Oh, my favorite! Podcasts like this one, hopefully. But seriously, there are so many amazing resources out there. Find a topic you love, whether it's true crime, comedy, history, or learning a new skill, and just listen. Even if you don't understand every single word, your brain starts to pick up on intonation, rhythm, and common phrases.
And it really helps with natural pronunciation, doesn't it? Hearing how native speakers connect words, where they stress syllables, it's invaluable. All right, habit number 4, and this one might feel a little awkward at first, but trust me, it's powerful. Practice speaking aloud, even if you're alone.
Okay, full disclosure, I used to do this in the shower all the time. I'd describe my shampoo, my plans for the day, or even just narrate what I was doing. It felt silly, but it truly helped me get comfortable forming sentences and hearing my own voice speak English. It's like a mental warm-up for real conversations.
The shower is a classic, or while you're cooking or commuting. Just talk to yourself. Describe your day, your plans, your thoughts, anything. It builds confidence and muscle memory for your mouth and tongue. And speaking of expressing yourself, our 5th habit is to keep a daily journal where you write a few sentences about your experiences.
I love this one because it combines the benefits of writing with personal reflection. You don't need to write an essay, even just 3 or 4 sentences about what happened that day, how you felt or what you learned. It forces you to think in English and structure your thoughts.
It's a low-pressure way to practice grammar and sentence structure. No one's going to judge your journal. And it's amazing how quickly you start to see improvement in your written English over time. Now for habit number 6, which is absolutely vital. Review previously learned vocabulary to strengthen your memory.
This is where I used to fall short, honestly. I'd learn new words but then never revisit them. And then, poof, they'd be gone. Spaced repetition is your friend here. Little flashcards, whether physical or digital, and just a quick 5-minute review every day or every other day. It consolidates everything.
Exactly. Our brains are designed to forget things we don't use regularly. So a conscious effort to bring those words back to the forefront of your mind is key. You're building a robust mental lexicon that way. Okay, habit number 7, and this is probably the most fun one for many people. Watch English movies or TV shows, especially with subtitles.
Yes, this is my go-to entertainment, and it's also a powerful learning tool. Start with English subtitles if you need to, but the goal is to gradually move to no subtitles, or at least English-only subtitles. It helps with context comprehension, and you get to pick up on colloquialisms and natural dialogue that you won't find in textbooks.
It's amazing how much you can absorb when you're genuinely enjoying something. Plus, you get cultural context, which is so important for language. Now, for habit number 8, this one's a bit more internal. Try to think in English whenever possible, instead of translating from your native language.
This is a big leap, but once you start doing it, it's transformative. Instead of, say, thinking, "What am I going to eat for dinner?" in your native tongue and then translating it, just directly think, "What am I going to eat for dinner?" in English. It streamlines your thought process and builds fluency from the inside out.
It eliminates that middle step of translation, which slows you down in conversation. You're training your brain to operate directly in English. It takes practice, but it's incredibly effective. Moving on to habit number 9, which complements speaking aloud, repeat sentences spoken by native speakers to improve pronunciation and speaking fluency.
This is often called shadowing, and it's brilliant. Listen to a short phrase or sentence from a podcast, a video, or even a movie, then pause and try to mimic it exactly. Pay attention to the rhythm, the intonation, and where the stress falls. It really helps to fine-tune your accent and flow.
It's not about being perfect, it's about improving your muscle memory for the sounds of English. And finally, for our 10th habit, which really brings it all together, make English a part of your environment. Seriously, immerse yourself.
This is so powerful. Change your phone settings to English, your computer, your social media feeds. Follow English-speaking content creators, YouTubers, Instagrammers. Put sticky notes with English words around your house. The more you surround yourself with the language, the more natural it becomes.
It really creates an English bubble around you, even if you're not in an English-speaking country. You're constantly engaging with it, passively and actively.
And that, I think, is the true secret to long-term success with language learning. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency and making it a part of your life.
Absolutely. These habits individually might seem small, but when you stack them, when you do even just a few of them consistently every single day, the cumulative effect is phenomenal. You'll wake up one day and realize that understanding and speaking English feels so much easier, so much more natural.
It's like compound interest for your brain, isn't it? Every little effort you make today is a deposit into your future fluency. So don't get overwhelmed, just pick one or two to start with and build from there. You've got this.
Exactly. So start small, stay consistent, and watch your English skills soar. We hope these 10 habits inspire you to make English an enjoyable daily part of your life. Thanks for tuning in to Speak Smart, everyone.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.